Do you think that opposites attract? Well, today we're talking about how that impacts your sex life. But first, thanks so much for tuning in today. I'm Mary Whitman Ortiz, relationship coach, Christian sex educator, speaker, and author, and I love to help couples create great intimacy in their marriage. So please like, subscribe, tune in every week because we have a new video that's going to help your marriage. What about that question? Do opposites attract? I know you probably agree with that. Can think of some stories in your own life. But did you know it truly impacts your sex life? So a question that comes up over and over in my relationship coaching is why? Why do couples struggle with sexual intimacy in marriage? I mean, shouldn't it just be easy? Well, I have come up with 4 answers to this, and I think each one will help you. And today we are going to unpack the number 1 reason why couples do struggle. And so we've kind of already answered it. You're different. You're different. You're different. You have a different background. You've had different experiences. You had a different culture. Even if you lived on the same street, as neighbors, as kids growing up, went to the same school, all of that, your family is different and their parents were different. And so it just goes on and on. All of those different experiences can be fun when you're getting to know each other, but as you're working through some of the nitty-gritty things that you have opposing views on, well, those differences aren't quite as much fun. Now, don't just throw your hands up in the air and say we're different and we can never get past this, because there are definitely things that you can do, and I'm going to give you some tips right here. So first of all, you just have to realize that you are different, even your love languages. And you can talk about this and just make a list. And if you have humor as a strong foundation for this, it's going to help a lot. And if you also know, we can get a better sex life if we go through some of these questions and topics, and that's going to motivate you too. So talk about all the differences. Your love languages, your food, the ways that you were introduced to sex, to relationships, how you've thought about God in regards to sexual intimacy and marriage. So many things to discuss. And while you're discussing all of that, remember that you might have a moment where your normals collide. The way you think is normal to you. The way your spouse thinks is normal to them. And when those two very different points of view collide, fireworks can explode. We like those fireworks in the bedroom. Not always outside the bedroom. But find some kind of code word to go, oops, we had a collision. Oops, there go our normals. Oops, that was different. Something to mark the moment. And then you are united, even though you're different. And you can use that as a point to create more closeness. Now, I hope that gets you a starting place and that gives you some things to work on, because great intimacy in marriage is worth it. And I have a favor to ask of you. It is the love month, February. We have National Marriage Week. So many things going on that are all for encouraging healthy marriages. And I am working towards a goal to get my subscribers up to 1,000. Would you go ahead and click that subscribe button? Because I know that will help me to get these words of encouragement out to more people. I'd really appreciate if you would do that for me. All right. You have a great week, and remember that when your marriage thrives, everything in life thrives.